Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all. And welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not. And the Fair Act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Day 3 of the trial. Okay, y'all? And it's some weird stuff going on, y'all. It's some weird stuff going on with this case already. I told y'all, don't be surprised of what's whatever. And everybody is still waiting around for them to come back from break. When they said they was going on break, they didn't even say they was going on break. They just turned the mic off and bounced. Okay, y'all. But anyway, let's talk about what happened so far today. A lot of back and forth. A lot of back and forth. They went back to the videos, the video footage of, and they basically was putting the video footage that they had from like the gas station and stuff like that with what was pinging off the towers, the phones. So this was their main thing today, is the phone records and the phone tag, whatever y'all call it, the phone towers pinging. They talked about all of that stuff. So they went into that and brought professionals up about the phones and where they were probably at or located and this and that and this. And they were at the places where the cameras say they were, which I don't know why it took all day to do this, but yeah. I guess they have to go to detail. This guy's facing a lot of time, so they have to go in on everything. Okay, so they went back over who dropped off this car, who picked this up, who did they call this time of day, that time of day. And they just started going into details about, who's sitting in this car and that car. It wasn't a whole lot. I mean, they basically took all day long, y'all, just to talk about the phone records. Who called who, what time they called, just like they did yesterday when they was doing the camera footage of this time he was at this particular spot, this time he was at this particular spot. This is what they did with the phone records. Wherever his phone was pinging from, they showed us where the pinging was coming from. Then they also showed us who he was calling, who was calling him, ingoing, outgoing, text messages, all that stuff. They talked about all that stuff today. Okay, y'all, and they broke it down. Like I told y'all, I really don't understand why Straight Drop even have a lawyer, because this was like common sense. Common sense, he was there. I don't even know how you could call yourself be a lawyer to fight this, but I guess they got the front a little bit. Okay, y'all. They also showed that a lot of females were involved. Just like I said in the numbers. Remember I was telling when I did the numbers and I was talking about a lot of females was involved in this. There was a lot of females involved in this whole situation. As far as, helping him and where he gonna stay here and there while he's going to do his stuff and this and that. They talk more about the cars again. But these are the like time frames that he called Cornelius. Then he called Treon. He called him. Because after he called, after they did what they was gonna do to Dolph, then, he basically went and, swapped cars again. This is, what they were talking about today. So this is all that this was about. I don't want to make this as a long video. It was back and forth, back and forth. His mother calling him, his cousin calling him calling his cousin. He also called Jook. He called Big Jook. So they showed that as well, that he called Big Jook, the same day that and it's the time. They got the time stamps, all of that stuff. How long they were on the phone. They talk about all of that, okay? What else stood out? FaceTime audio stuff. This was, yeah, because I don't even think he picked up. But, yeah. There was back and forth of who all they called. This Kiona female, she played a major part. I don't know why they ain't locked her up. Because she was basically helping him do everything. For her to say she didn't know anything, or him to say she ain't know anything, that was a lie. A lot of stuff was lies. This was his baby mama. And now this is cousin. I think this is his cousin, the one he was staying at her house and stuff back and forth. Looked like a dude, but they call her Kiana. Looked like a man though. Then they had Cornelia Smith, girlfriend. he called his girlfriend after, you know, they took out Dolph. They talked about that as well. It was basically a lot of back and forth, y'all. Back and forth. After they finished the job, this is the car he went and picked up, y'all. He went back in style, y'all. This is a pretty car too. But this is the car that this is why they brought this up, because this car is the one that came back to his cousin's house when they finished, and he took the white car and he hit that car that they took Dolph out in. This is the car that he went and picked up. And this is the guy that he went and picked the car up from. He was included in here too, y'all. And they showed when he called him. They talked about who the names that was under, you know, the phone calls that was going back and forth as well. This is Cornelia Smith's baby mama or girlfriend, whatever. He called her from, you know, Straight Drop's phone. They talked about that today. And then they just went into details about little stuff. It was basically, the majority of this was about the phone. Okay. Now I'm gonna say this. This is what I saw at the end. They just, first of all, it was a lot of muting us. They muted us almost all day long. They kept muting us. Okay. Then they muted us at the end, and they never came back for us to listen to anything. And then all of a sudden it just went to this. So I guess they done for the day, y'all. I guess it's gone. They just up out of here. And they didn't really even care to say bye or we gone for the day or whatever. They didn't care. They just, we was just left hanging. Okay, y'all. They brought up the Bass Pro Shop stuff again. So I just want you to pay attention to, they brought that up again. And when they brought it up, Straight Drop's lawyer tried to act like it wasn't no big deal. Like, oh, a lot of celebrities wear, you know, those hats and this and that and that. They try to just really, you know, brush it off real quick, like it wasn't a big deal about the Bass Pro Shop. They was basically trying to get off of that real quick. But you see it's coming up. Y'all see that a lot. They start bringing up celebrities. Oh, Gwyneth, somebody, she wears Bass Pro Shops. This person, this is something popular that people wear, and da 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 da. Then they tried to get the guy on the stand to lie and say that he questioned somebody, and they said that he wear that hat all the time, and that was a lie. He said, no, I ain't interviewed nobody, and they said that he wear that hat all the time. So, like I told y'all, a lot of stuff was a cover up. Try to get people to say certain things and just to brush certain things off. So that is in the discussion right now about the Bass Pro Shop stuff, about this guy going from dressing his regular way until somebody dropping him off a bag to a whole bunch of Bass Pro Shop stuff. And he was advertising it. It's obvious. And it's obvious that this is going to be a major thing that's going to come up in future, you know, whoever else that they bring in, they're going to bring this up. You can tell that because this is something they brought this up yesterday. They brought it up today. Straight Drop lawyer, he totally tried to get off the subject real quick. That's just gossip or whatever, blah blah blah. And they try to get off the subject like this is a trend now. A lot of people wear that. Da, da, da. That show me when he went shopping. Okay, y'all. Show me when he went shopping. He clearly didn't have these type of clothes before he took Dolph out. He clearly didn't have Bass Pro Shop clothes before he took Dolph out. So this is major, y'all. Okay. Right after he took Dolph out, somebody went shopping for him. Somebody brought him a whole bunch of new clothes. And I want to know who. I want to know where those clothes came from. And this is very important. They also act like they was negotiating on what they were going to do with Straight Drop. Is they going to charge him for, you know, taking somebody out 1, taking somebody out 2, mans to the slaughter, all that. This should have already been, to me, already been discussed. But they started discussing this in the end because they're pretty mumuch finished. It's pretty much done, y'all. Okay? They got to that point and they were going back and forth. But we couldn't hear anything because they cut the mic off on us. Okay? They also put Straight Drop on the stand for a second. And they basically asked him if he was going to testify or whatever. And I do believe you couldn't hardly hear him because he was really, really low. He was nervous because he was shaking and all of that stuff. Before he even got to the stand, he was shaking over there. I think he said he didn't want to testify and he got back off the stand. So I didn't even know why he got up there just to say he don't want to testify. You could have said that from your seat. That didn't make no sense to me. He kept sitting there for a while. Then he'll whisper something in his, people that was representing him. He whispered stuff to them. He sit back, then he whispered stuff to them again. Then they cut our mic off. And then it was just a lot of talks, chitter chatter going on to make you think that they're trying to work out some type of deal. Now, the thing that gets me is, why work out a deal? This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Something is up. Why work out a deal with him when they got him every which way but loose, y'all? They got him on camera. They got his clothes. They got his tattoos in the camera. They got them going to exchange the cars. They got the phone records, the pinging off the towers. They got him front line and center. There really is. This is just I'm just saying, y'all, slam dunk situation. So ask yourself why that the state is now negotiating with him. Why is they talking to him to try to, you know what I'm saying? All y'all have to do is go on and let the jury do what they got to do. Because Stevie Wonder can see he's guilty, okay? What's the negotiations for? See, I was telling y'all this case could take a turn that y'all ain't gonna believe. And then now they talking about P. Diddy is filing for bankruptcy and trying to protect himself from people taking all his money. So when he do get out of jail and, from whatever little time they're going to give him, he'll still have his house and all of this stuff. It's a lot of negotiation stuff going on right now, y'all. So just lay back and pay attention. Just pay attention, because it's some stuff brewing right now. It is something brewing. And like I said, they kind of peed off because of the Bass Pro Shop whole little situation, because they cannot deny that Big Jook has nothing to do with the Bass Pro Shop. Why would somebody drop him off a bag of clothes? And if you were going to drop somebody off some stuff and they're on the run, why would you just go to that store and buy them a bunch of stuff? It was stuff specifically picked out for this guy, so that while he was on the run, he can style and profile, okay? They had his shoes matching up with everything, and this stuff was done for that, to put the Gucci in there and all that stuff, okay? Y'all, shit about to hit the fan. It's about to hit the fan. And I think a lot of people now is sitting back watching like, okay, there's something to this Bass Pro Shop stuff, because they keep bringing it up in the courtroom. I keep telling y'all this. It's something brewing. And it is serious business, y'all. So stay tuned for tomorrow. Stay tuned. I don't know why they haven't already worked out some type of deal, or not just a deal, but either, what they were going to charge him with. They got there at the last minute and start changing what they was going to charge him with, because people in the comment section was, wait a minute, y'all should have had this already done. What y'all going to charge him with? Take you out, number one, take you out, number two, assault, what? They were sitting there negotiating what they were going to even charge him with at the end. So this is getting a little bit eerie now. We got to see what they about to do, what kind of little script they about to come with. And then we got to see what they about to do with Orange Malquette, Go Van. He's next in line. We got to see what they about to do with him, because he played a major part in what happened. And I don't see him just walking free if somebody else ain't about to go down with these guys, because Big Jook, he didn't have money like that to just get these guys, y'all. And it made me wonder too, the fact that they didn't even want to pay them afterwards. Was they going to take these guys out too? The only reason why they probably is still alive is because they went to jail, and then they was probably protected, because it would have made Memphis look real bad if Straight Drop and Cornelius would have passed away too, because everybody else passed away. So it just makes you wonder, was they planning on taking out Cornelius and this guy right here? Was they planning on taking him out? Everybody that was involved almost has been taken out. They didn't try to cut out every middleman that they possibly could. And I know they wish they could have got to Cornelius, because he really was in there singing like Whitney Houston. Okay, y'all? But it's a lot going on with this case. And a lot of people is left puzzled right now. They're sitting back like, wait a minute, what is really going on with this case? It's a lot going on with this case, y'all. There's a whole heap of lot going on with this case. They have so much stuff on this guy that I just wonder, why did it take 3-4 years for them to bring this to court. They act like they was piling on new stuff and gonna bring in new people and this and that and this. And the stuff that they had was so concrete, y'all, that, like I said before, Stevie Wonder could see this guy's, he's guilty. Why did it take 3 years to go to court with all the evidence they had piled up? It just don't make sense. Do it, y'all. That's why I keep telling y'all it's more to this. And when they brought that Bass Pro Shop up, yeah, y'all know my ears was like tingling. Like, what y'all got to say about the Bass Pro Shop? Because I want to know. And then this guy to say, oh, it's just gossip. You know, a lot of people wear a Bass Pro Shop. Who went and bought those clothes for him? That's what we want to know. Who went and got those clothes? Where did he get those clothes from? Who dropped that bag off to him? When you ask straight drop who dropped that bag of clothes off to him, and he tell us who dropped that bag of clothes off to him, we want that person to come in. And we want that person to tell us where you got those clothes from. Show us the cameras, show us the order when you ordered it, if you ordered it online. We want to know where you got those clothes from, because that is going to connect with some more people that's involved in Dolph's passing. And it's going to connect with Yo Gotti, and it's going to connect allegedly with Jay-Z. So, but we waiting. We don't want y'all to play games with us, because we already know there's more to this than meets the eye. They didn't just run and see Dolph. Oh, there he goes right there. No. They didn't just do that, okay? They knew what he was going to be. So y'all can't tell us that. Ain't no way in the world we going to believe that. Just like they knew when he was out of town when they came at him 2 times. And they try to line him up then. See, all of them got away with that mess then. And they were all attached to Yo Gotti. Y'all can't do this again. Where did he get those clothes from? When did he have time to go shopping while he was on the run? Who went shopping and bought those clothes for him? That's what we want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, y'all? So anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like the video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.